G'day everyone, welcome to the Opal channel, and this is just going to be a quick cut. I've got a few bits here to start trimming up and cutting, and I'm going to do a quick cut on this one. I'm going to section off this part here, there, and that part about there. Get a nice, maybe cushion cut looking stone out of the middle, and it's the only part that faces mostly together. These other bits aren't really doing the job they're meant to for Opal on that angle, so we'll exclude them from the stone. Might even get a nice little stone out of that side somehow. Not sure if it's got any colour, maybe a bit lower, maybe go down a bit, or maybe just leave it this side. But the focus for this one will be here. So I'll draw out a shape and get ready for slicing, like so. And I'll go and slice this through there and there, leaving the lines. So I want to go to the right side there and the left side there. I'll trim that up on the wheel afterwards, like so. So now I can focus on this piece. So I'm just going to put him straight on the dop stick because it's nice and evenly sliced, and get over to the wheel. Okay, on the stick, well stuck on, nice and level. Let's see what I can make out of it. Okay, over at the wheel, I'll start this off just so you get a general gist of what I'm doing with it. Straighten it up a bit yet, and make a cushion cut. It'll probably still be mostly flat over the top. See what happens. Might even put a little cab because that might help it reflect a bit better actually. I'll see what happens. Anyway, I've had a comment on the machine, positive. It's a beautiful machine, Gem Master. From over here in Australia, Gem Cuts. I'll add this in the link, so if anyone's looking for this sort of machine, you can at least start looking somewhere. I'm not sure who else does these sorts of machine with the magnetic system, which is all these pads through the grits. So it's just one machine, one wheel, and it's for under $1,300 anyway, depending on how far away it needs posting. Depends on the ultimate cost, but yeah, I'll get on with this. Start the machine up, and just gonna straighten it up first. So I'll try not to talk while I've got the machine on, because I know it's a bit hard to hear me. Sides. Looks pretty square. Still around the edges, corners anyway. So it's got a bit of a chip out of the face. I'll just tuck him in a little bit more. Making sure I don't lose the square. There, I'm just going to start doing the corners a bit and then round the tops. Fairly even. So I'm just going to knock the corners off of these edges. Won't touch the corners yet. I'll let that square up and the next pad will take all the point off. Otherwise I'll just chase it, wear it down, and then it will get rounded down further and it'll come along and go at the corners and then back up as far as the setting edge. I don't want that to happen, so corners will be very last. Just going to tidy the face up. They're the sides. Important to try and keep them coming straight up so you don't end up with a wonky edge, and if you do, you just go over and lean it the other way a little bit and make sure you bring them all down to the same height. That straight edge line, so it comes down the same amount, right up along there. You've got it pretty straight. One I think dips up the hill to the left, so I have to straighten him up. So I'm just going to lightly do that a little bit more, get these edges a bit more rounded up to the middle. Cab on it. I think it's going to make it face better. So yeah, I'll keep working that. you see how far it's coming up and over. Make sure each side's the same. So square this end. And as I'm doing that, it's important to keep it flush up against the square as you bring this forward. Otherwise it goes off on a tangent. This one, just get a little bit more nicer and move on to the next pad. So I'll pause it here, keep this shorter. Alright, got my final shape I want. Nicely rounded. Next we will sort all any little marks out. It's got a great little face, that one. So next pad, it's these. It's got magnetic back. It's as simple as sticking that on there. Making sure it's rather level, give it a spin, make sure, off I go. And then basically just more of this and go through the pad system right up to the pink pad, and I'll do matrix only on this. This is a, I think it's 2000, might be 3000. Pretty sure it might be 3000, and that's as good as a serum for matrix without getting any serum into the matrix, which is one thing you've got to avoid with matrix, is it can absorb whatever you're dealing with. So these pads are perfect because they're virtually gritless. It doesn't impregnate into here as it wears away, not noticeably anyway, if it is. So yeah, these are great. Anyway, I'll get on with this. Just like that, it's finished. Double-sided, well, not double-sided faced, but polished. And the other side wasn't going to be really a nice flashy spot there. But yeah, I'll stick with this side. So that's going to go in and get treated. And hopefully re-blacken some of this and contrast with the Opal and the matrix. It's all in here in one stone, so that's a nice little fun stone out of a test piece. Might be worth something. Just going to quickly whack it on scales. Sorry, I'll just quickly move all this. Zoom back out. There we go. So that's a 2.22 gram, which will be 11 carats, 11.1 carat. So we'll just call it 11 carat. Yeah, that'll be a nice little ring when it's finished, I think. Lots of reds in it, which is what you want. Reds and blues together, and this corner's got the green and multicolour. Reds and purples, I should say, throughout the rest of it. Yeah, so there we go. I'll get this treated, get on with some other stones, and do another update on the how the treating's going. Thanks for watching. Cheers.